Gravy, baby.
What up, everybody? Welcome to Gravy, baby. Not bad, right? I think I could hold a twangy note. Gravy, baby. But it's so hard for me to not sound like a Pearl Jam cover band. Yeah. Gravy. Man, we gotta go up. Gravy, baby. Gotta go up. Gravy, baby.
Yeah. It's that down tempo that turns it into
grunge real quick.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for listening. We are one Drew down, folks. But
he's actually in timeout.
He's in time.
He's in timeout. He's thinking about what he did.
Producer Mark gives you a thumbs up. He said, yeah, that checks out for him.
Yeah. We're going to make him think about what he did.
Before he comes back.
Yeah.
Should we get into it? Let's where are you at on the theater that is our collapsing empire?
Dude, I've been having a blast.
Yeah.
Well, dude, let me tell you. This is a story.
This is a story all about how my life got to turn upside down.
Dude, let me tell you something. Yeah. So, man, how do I explain this? Okay, so this is what I'm about to tell you. I wanted to be a caveat that everyone understands that this was all brought to, this whole experience that I had was brought together by crime. Different levels of crime. Different levels. But definitely crime is what happened. So we have a lot of friends here who are what we will call not local, like not from around here. They're brown, speak different languages, and they're not local. So we have a lot of you meet people. This is a very integrated community of farm workers, hospitality workers. There's a lot of rich people, so there's a lot of like housekeeping stuff. This is a big community. After a while, you get to realizing that like this community couldn't exist, and couldn't exist in the way that it exists without there being like exploitative workers who are working for places like there's probably some human and drug trafficking going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there is a network of shady stuff that is built that this economy here is built around.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay. So, but however, because of that, because of this, we get invited to our friends for the holidays, for a holiday party, and
that's got to be an odd mix, right? A holiday party with everything you just described.
Oh yeah. Yo, dude, it was wild. So. Like we get to where it's at, right? And I'm talking about, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm talking about, it was a whole, and it wasn't like a dump neighborhood. This is a nice neighborhood, like not like super fancy, but just like a suburban neighborhood that was fucking completely decked out. That was like, I'm talking about the lights. There were people at every house going in. It was like a block party, dude. It was like a block party. Was like mariachi music coming out of everything. Like, dude, we get there, and there might be 3 people there that could speak English. I mean, dude, I don't think this is like, dude, how do I explain it? It was crazy. The spread was fucking crazy. There was all kind of soups and dips and like shit like that. They were singing all kind of Christmas carols, and people were drinking and stuff, dude. And, like, everybody kind of dancing and running around, and like run into you, go, sorry. I was like, no, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
You know enough to be able to pass on the sentiment. Sure.
Yeah. The sentiment was there, right? So this one group of people who are, it was our friends' nephews, right? They came in from Texas, and so they drove down from Texas, but there wasn't a shred of legal paperwork amongst them. You know what I'm saying?
This sounds like a cool party, man.
Probably on the whole neighborhood, probably not a goddamn driver's license or a fucking, there's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
If they do have any paperwork, it is expired.
There's that, like, nobody spoke, nobody. And so our friend spoke English. This Iraqi kid, right, who had come from Texas with our friends' nephews, they're like best friends, right? So this kid who's from Iraq, who also speaks English and Arabic and Spanish, right? Totally, only been here for like 3 years. Totally immersed in Spanish culture, like absolutely. Like it was so fascinating. It was so fascinating because it's like, I don't know why you don't ever think about that, but there's like, at one point in time, there was a young Iraqi kid, a kid in Iraq, in war-torn Iraq, not couldn't wait for the day that he was in a fucking lowrider. Fucking, it was like a total Iraqi cholo, dude. It was fucking crazy, dude. It was fucking crazy. And he was awesome. And they were just like, and they were talking about driving down here, and they were like, yeah, you just don't stop in Houston. And I was like, yeah, okay. Okay, this is great. Anyway, very fascinated by the whole thing. The whole thing was awesome. And I just wanted to share that crime brought us all together. Crimes on crimes is what fueled the holiday. It's what it did. It was a beautiful, wonderful experience.
Listen, criminals get holidays too, okay?
Yeah. Apparently they do. Apparently they do, dude. And it was real crazy because, like, we're talking to our friend, so her nephew and the Iraqi kid are like best friends. And it's crazy because, like, she was telling us, like, on the side that, like, he wants to grow like a Muslim beard, and he's thinking about getting into Islam, and she was doing it in a very auntie, saying way that's like, I don't know about all this, you know what I'm saying? It was super cute, She's like, I don't complain. Like, all right,
pero maybe that's not good for you here. You know, maybe you think about it a little bit, because if I don't have a beer and they give me hard times, so they're going to give you hard times.
Yeah, dude. It's super cute. You're like, it was super cute. It was super awesome, dude. And like for this whole neighborhood, like, they weren't hiding. There were lines to the fucking music and all up and down the street, dude. It was fucking insane. Fucking insane. And it was just one of those experiences where you're just like, man, goddamn, fucking crime. I can't wait to do righteous crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I was talking about. The left hand homies smugglers guild. And this is like, it's something that we could that's not a cult, by the way. We're gonna do cults, and we're gonna do guild stuff.
Yeah, guilds. Because these guilds be doing plenty of they be doing plenty. Let's start a guild. I think it's a way cooler term. It's also associated a lot of times with unions, so I'm on board with a guild for sure.
the left hand homies, smugglers guild. We could smuggle in stuff. We could be, and like here's also another thing about you need lots of different operators. Not everybody's going to be smuggling. We need people to watch the drones. We need people to like do surveillance work on we need encryptors.
Or anti-surveillance work. Once we
we'd be surveilling the surveillance.
Yeah, or destroying the surveillance equipment.
That too. It needs to be done.
It does.
But like it takes all types. You know what I mean? It takes all types. I think the guild, not an organization, not a cult, not a cult. Like you fucking do drugs or whatever, but not on guild time.
Yeah,
guild time, serious time.
Well, yeah, we want to actually get things done. This isn't, oddly enough, this isn't an organization that is just trying to get to orgy. I mean, I feel like there will be a sector broken off, and I'm certain Andy and Drew could lead that part of it. But again, not on guild time. They're in charge of the afters.
Right. Yeah. Right. That can be a separate, they can have a sect.
Yeah, a different sector. Yeah. That's just a different sector of the guild.
Right. Yeah. It totally works. But that's just a heads up, guys. Left hand homie. You gotta spell that. You gotta spell left, L-E, and then capital P, capital H, T. And when people go, what's the PH for? You go like that. Because they don't know.
Yeah. They don't.
So they obviously don't know. They're obviously not in the guild. So you go.
If you know, you know. The PH.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Proper guild work.
It's also a good way to separate yourself from what gets thrown as left, because what gets thrown as left is Democrats, and that's definitely not what we're trying to achieve here. Yeah. As we've learned, they are part of the problem. Yeah. No. A little different. Little diff.
Yeah. Dude, actually, I think as far as like leftist stuff goes, like we really have to like, maybe we should go all the way back to like the French Revolution and really just let's really look at like what all is going on there. Because
you mean like pooping on them and stuff, like throwing poop on them, or like
we should throw poop at them. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But what other stuff? Yeah, so we should be collecting dog poop, I think. Dog poop, human poop, any kind of poop, bird poop. Ugh, yeah, bird poop.
Yeah.
Oh man, chicken poop. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could go full Back to the Future and go like a truck of manure,
I like that. I like the manure. They did the big farm protest. I forgot where. They just dropped manure all over the front of the Capitol building.
That was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Oh, I can't remember what state it was either. Fuck. But yes.
They hit.
Yeah.
That's a great.
So which part do you mean about the French roast? So not the poop, but the poop, yes, but that's not what you were talking about. What were you talking about?
Just about how, a lot of these terms that we get left, right, all this, it comes from like that whole thing, that whole French Revolution, that fight against the petit bourgeois. And I think maybe we should get back. Actually, you know what? Fuck history. Okay. Actually, I said that, and
wow.
then like,
you're such a fan. That's so wild. You say fuck history. You want to just do it new? Don't do what was already been done.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. We could read about. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but like, dude, it feels like everything's dead now. Like history doesn't matter anymore. Conspiracies, dude. After this Epstein thing, like we're at the end of the conspiracy. We figured it out. They're all pedophiles.
Yep. The whole time, that weird, creepy feeling we were right about. And honestly, I thought I would be more relieved to find out.
Yeah.
And It's just now it's even more uncomfortable. Now it's just man, like I tried to be like, haha, I'm gonna go look at it, and man, I think I got maybe like 5 pages in, and I was like, oh,
it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. And you like realize, like, yeah, while we were out here fucking like arguing about grain M&Ms or whatever the fuck, dude, they were like trafficking fucking humans, like children. They were trafficking, murdering people, fucking putting on wars for war profiteering and just all kind of shit, dude.
You know what
and
it is? It's just the wrong conspiracy theories were right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's the wrong conspiracy theorists, because like so far, and also producer Mark said we need to bring back tarring and feathering people, which I'm on board with. It's just harder to find tar these days. That shit used to just be in a vat on the side of the road. It's harder to find fucking tar now. You got to know a guy in construction. You got to have a molting chicken, a whole fuck ton of molting chickens to get enough feathers to do it.
Quite an enterprise to take on.
But I just meant that in people have been saying for years, and this is way pre-QAnon, that a group of elite, very rich people have been human trafficking for years, and those people have been brushed off. And it wasn't until this weird Trump's gonna save us from the pedophile thing that where people started really jumping on more so on board of conspiracy theorists in general. And because I mean, we talked about that. We talked about the world of conspiracy being ruined by these people, only to find that the OGs were right. Like, it's just as horrific as I fucking thought. And it wasn't anything cool. Like giants used to rule the earth, or the earth it's never anything silly or fun like that. Nope. It's just really awful people do really awful things. It turns out. Yeah. Ugh. I think that's the other thing too, is once you can't hoard wealth and you can't, once the material stuff doesn't scratch the itch for you anymore, then you just gets more insidious and gross.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. Everything just becomes your property. Your property. And you just look at humans like you would like just anything else, just trash, just like something to be removed, something to be excised, something to be. And democracy's over. I mean, we can debate if it was ever here, but it's definitely gone. But like whatever, I think that there's a lot. I think a lot of good can come. I think a lot of good. I've been listening to this guy named Mark Fisher, who oh God, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so fulfilling, but it's also so deeply. It's sad. Well, he killed himself in 2017, which is wild.
Because he knew it was coming. He didn't want to see it.
But he knew. But he also he's got this. It was crazy. I read Capitalist Realism, which is really great. It's really great. It's fascinating. I definitely recommend everybody go out there and pick up some Mark Fisher and read. The essays are real. Some of his essays, like Exiting the Vampire Castle and stuff like this, it's short reads because it's just like a blogger back in the blogosphere days. But then, so I read that and I was like, oh man, who is this person? Like, why have I never heard him? He's touted as like the greatest leftist thinker of the 21st century. And I was like, how the fuck don't I know that? And so I go and I research him, and he killed himself in 2017. And then I started listening to an audiobook. He's got this one book, it's called Ghosts of My Life. dude, I was walking the dog and like he's talking about depression and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude. It's probably some of the most beautiful and at the same time, like heart-wrenching stuff I've ever heard in my life, knowing that he killed himself because of depression.
Yeah.
That's how fucking tuned in this guy was. And he's this cute little adorable British man in a sweet little adorable sweater, and he's just like, you know, it's such a tragedy, such a fucking tragedy, because there's no telling what he would have been able to bring to us now. But no, he had it together, and it's just like I just been listening to him a lot, and like really brings about this type of optimism about, you know, everything collapsing.
Yeah. About a rebirth, or are you talking about us being able to get through it, or both?
Not only us being able to get through it, but us to be able to build something better, and like, you know, why it feels like this, and like how to defeat this type of feeling of like this lost future that we all have, you know what I'm saying? And like how to build on that. And it's incredible. I'm blown away. I'm also blown away that I've never heard it. And that's just something that makes me so mad, because like I feel like I'm pretty plugged into like leftist talkers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it doesn't seem like there's that many, to be honest with you. Like in comparison, holy shit, you know?
Well, that's the whole thing, is like on another side of that, is like none of them are like, they talk about some stuff sometimes, leftist stuff, but for the most time, they're just reacting to what's going on the right. Like, I know more listening to like leftist commentators about what Joe Rogan is saying than I know about what Mark Fisher has said. And that's a fucking problem.
Right.
Like, we're just becoming reactionaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a problem. Yeah. I should, if I want to know what Joe Rogan says, I just tune into his fucking, I don't need it editorialized or have somebody like scream at me about how this is all dangerous or whatever, dude. It's 2025.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you gonna say?
It's beyond words being dangerous now. It's like we need solutions. I'm also just kind of tired of that anyways, because to me, all you're telling me is you don't really have anything to contribute. You don't have anything to really say. You know what I'm saying? You're just bitching about, this time you're just bitching about your neighbor, and I'm fucking over it. The unnecessary squabbling. Like, what are we like? And the fact is, the part that makes it even more infuriating is so many of these people are fucking scholarly, are more intelligent than the people you are fucking bitching about. Why are you bringing yourself down like this? We should be talking about how to circumvent them. We should be talking about how do we fucking get around this, get the things that we need to get done, help each other in spite of this current situation, as opposed to bitching about the current situation.
100%, dude. Yes.
It gets me so mad, dude. I get so fucking annoyed, because it's like, so then what? What? Right.
You just want me to run around with my hair on fire? Like, come on, man. Like, we need to fucking figure something out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the frustrated friend of the person who's in an abusive relationship. They know it's not good. They know it's, and it's like, okay, well, baby girl, what are we going to do to get you out of this? Okay. Because that's what we need to talk about, you know? Like, let's change the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just like, I get like, I get so fucking mad, because it's like, at the same time, then it's just like, oh, well, you know, we have to make sure that we have infrastructure in place. We have to make sure, you know, that's what they want. They want us to do this and that. And it's just like, I think they just want to do whatever the fuck they want. Stop telling me what you think they want. What are we going to do? You know, what are we going to do? They're causing such a production that it's distracting you from us fucking figuring out what needs to be done. You're too busy watching the fucking show. Get off the show, dog. We got to fix it. Or not fix it, but fucking get through it, you know?
Dude, I am so right there. And like, and then like, everybody's like, oh, this person's a grifter. It's a grifter. Like, y'all are becoming grifters. If this is all you guys are talking about, then what separates you from them?
All you're doing is talking about the grift.
Yeah, dude, you are grifting on the grift. If you are not offering any solutions, then you're part of the same thing. which in a lot of I will admit this, it's not just a grift, it's probably a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that there are some Democratic talkers who are like part of like probably super nefarious organizations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, literally in a state that's what he's been doing really cool shit, seemingly cool shit, but there's no way Gavin Newsom isn't part of the fucking problem. Yeah. Come on now.
100%, dude. Oh, he might end up being liberal Hitler, dude, for sure, dude.
It's like yeah, so there's no way. So even like the few things that he's done that where I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool for a politician to do. Then, and I think the only reason this motherfucker is even, because he's always been the wino. He's always been the guy who's too busy, too far up his own Napa ass to fucking give a shit. And I think what happened is the fact that he saw what Zoran pulled. He saw what how fired up people got. He was like, oh, I can do that. I can do these minor things that are seemingly incredibly good. Like making declawing cats illegal. All this, it's all small things that are we're like, oh shit, well that's cool, but it's not anything big. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's just trying. The grift has begun on the other side too.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, for sure. And it's going to be one of these things where it's like, yes, we're going to declawing cats is illegal and we're going to kill the homeless.
Yeah. We've built a new structure for them at the bottom of this pit. And you know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why I think that the history helps, because it's like, if I didn't know what a sundown town was, I might be led to slaughter too.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely true. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not good. I mean, like, people keep on like bringing this bill about like, not about the AI bubble so much, but about like the national debt and the fact that, and I was listening to somebody like explain this. It was like, okay,
well, yeah, because they just printed a fuck ton of money now again.
Which devalues
our shit.
Right. So like, it's just gonna keep on going like this until like we're all on some sort of like UBI, which is going to be mass surveillance. Like these 15-minute towns, cities that they're trying to build is like, it's super crazy. So like you're gonna live in this town. You're gonna live in this town where apparently everything is supposed to be 15 minutes from you, right? We work, we save, blah 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 blah, and it's supposed to be clean. But like the government is going to be like a service, right? Like the government you're basically paying to be governed. And the money, some of this money that will come to you will be from UBI, a universal basic income, which is a programmable money, like a stable coin or something like that. So you'll have your digital ID. It'll all be on your phone. It'll be on your digital ID. You'll have this payment. Now, you won't be able to save this money, right? Then you'll get once a month, you'll get this amount of money, and you'll have to spend that much amount of money. And if not, it'll just clock back over, right? Because they don't want you fucking saving the money. And also, this programmable money will only be good within your town. So you won't be able to leave the town with this money. So you're going to be stuck inside this massive surveillance prison.
And you're saying what you're saying with the not the AI part, that's why they're trying to kill the arts, is it doesn't fit nicely into the UBI system. You know what I'm saying? Because who travels?
Absolutely.
Artists travel, comedians travel. You know what I'm saying? We're constantly moving. So, but the only thing about that doesn't make sense is then where does the corporations fit in, as far as there's gonna be a bidding war on who gets to be in which town? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, most of the corporations and stuff will be funneled out into like the Middle East, into Dubai and stuff like that. So they'll be govern you through AI. AI will be the government. You know what I'm saying? It'll be everything they'll be watching you. It'll be surveilling you. There'll be people on computers and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean,
I just don't know. Like maybe, yes, I think that's their goal, but we also just have too many big and medium-sized companies for something like that, because people want you to be able to spend. And they want you to be able to spend more than what you get every month. That's the whole thing. That's why we have credit cards and all that shit. They want you to be able to spend more than what you make every month. So how do they get us to spend more if they only give us an X amount of money that we have to spend every month?
I don't think we'll have money. I think money will be out of circulation once the dollar is completely devalued, that it's non-existent. It'll just be on this stable coin or this Bitcoin or this like whatever. So you'll just be living, you'll get your amount of calories a day and you'll get your whatever.
Right.
Listen.
No, I know we're both spitballing. I'm just trying to see how it's going to work because greed already exists. That's what I'm saying. How are you going to be able to how are you going to tell Kohl's they can't make their quota anymore because bitches only get...
When the economy collapses, none of that exists anymore anyway. Kohl's doesn't exist. Nothing exists. What's all this? None of this exists.
So this is what they want. They want the collapse to happen so that we can get to this. This is
technocracy. Technocracy. Peter Thiel technocracy is what we're talking about. Get in your pod, eat your slop, devour the slop art.
It's Wall-E all over again. Fucking Wall-E.
You know yeah, for sure. That's exactly what it is. Dude, fucking goddamn dude, what's his name? Mark Fisher has an essay about Wall-E that is really good. He also has one about Terminator versus Avatar about future and stuff. It's fucking rad, dude. It's so
Did
rad.
he offer any kind of solution?
Did
he offer any kind of solution?
Well, in 2017, when he died, I don't think it was really at this point.
No, for sure. But I mean, if he's thinking about these things in the future, I was just curious.
It's mainly just about hope and like that the future does. One of the things is called Lost Futures. And he talks about nostalgia and about like how art kind of just how like it's just crazy. But no solutions other than just like that the human spirit really is powerful enough to overcome this thing.
Yeah, to persevere, to prevail. I mean, we've seen it in other countries, you know.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I think that's one of the things that was like attractive to me about Europe is I was like, I feel like they've already done this. With us being the young country that we are, it's like they've already done this. They're already past their fascism bullshit. You know, they already.
I don't know. They're pushing digital ID on them now. And also, like mass censorship. Like it's really crazy to watch all the stupid racists over there be happy about the pro-Palestine people getting beat up in the street, but like now they're all crying because they can't say F slurs on fucking Twitter. So it's like, like, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think was gonna happen? I don't know.
Yeah,
but dude, if we've learned anything from Epstein, is that like there is a centralized group there's like a real live centralized group of bankers and fucking people who run the world. It really is. It's just like there's a market managers and fucking power brokers and fucking and banks that run all this shit, dude.
I remember an old conspiracy video that I used to saw. It was like called the Bilderberg organization.
Yeah,
remember? Yeah. Where he would there was like they were just following around these like group of elites whenever they would meet up and be like, See, they're all in the same place. Why, if they're not all communicating with each other?
Yeah.
And it seems like the old ones, the ones that were pre-COVID, the conspiracies that were pre-COVID, that were like, these people are fucking orchestrating things, were the ones that were more accurate. Yeah.
Ryan Graham has done, from Dropsite News, it says that's some amazing reporting on all this, dude. It's basically saying, yeah, these people, act like they all have differences or whatever, but now they're all in it together. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it reminds me?
Even China and Russia are in on this on this whole fucking 15 minutes. And even China and Russia were doing deals with Epstein, and like it's crazy. They're all doing deals together.
It reminds me. Did you ever watch the movie Rounders?
Yeah.
where it's a movie where Matt Damon plays a poker player. And there's a scene where they go to Atlantic City and he sits at a table and there's a bunch of other rounders, other like regular, like they've all been grinding, playing poker for years. They're all expert players. And they all make a joke that they're all sitting down to play. Are we going to just pass our money back and forth? But what they do is they don't. It's anybody that new that comes to the table. They all try to help each other take all of the money possible out of the new person. And I couldn't find a better allegory for what they're fucking doing to us.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of fucking card sharks sitting around a table waiting for a tourist from New Jersey to sit down and then they try to wring us completely dry. But they don't try to take money from each other. You know, it's not conducive to good. That's not good business unless they're buying each other out. And even then it's just like, oh, well, you're welcome for making you a billionaire. You know, then it's just like, I still helped you out. Cause I mean, I was talking to somebody and I was just like, I don't understand why, they're like, this person sold this person. And I was like, why did you just not sell? Why don't you just go, fuck you? I'm not going to sell Warner Brothers. Fuck you.
Right.
I'm not going to sell this. It means too much to me than the money does.
Yeah.
You know?
You see what happened to CBS. It's done. 60 Minutes is done. It's done.
Yeah, there's no investigative reporting. All of our investigative reporting is outsourced from the fucking BBC.
Yeah. I mean, it really is now. Like you have to like try to watch like fucking 6 or 7 different fucking or read like 6 or different type of people to just get even like a little glimmer of an idea of maybe what is going on. But the fact is, like, there's still you don't fucking know. We don't fucking know. We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we obviously don't know. I mean, here's the thing. So another thing about living in a post-Epstein age is like we obviously don't know. But we have an idea though. It's which is so crazy that for so long everybody's like, yeah, rich people are pedophiles and they fucking are, and it's just crazy. It's just so. But the good thing is, their crime helps our crime. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, our crimes seem way less fucking. There's no way you shouldn't be shoplifting at this point, right?
Yeah.
When the amount of crime that is accepted, you know, on such a level, like, I mean, I felt that way when fucking the Enron shit happened. When I was like, you gonna fuck me? Then your money will never matter to me again. I will never give a shit if it's just gonna raise the prices. Well, it doesn't really fucking matter to me if I'm not paying them to begin with, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you lose money. I don't care. You don't care. Why would I care? It makes no fucking sense.
Right.
You're not gonna humanize a machine to me, dog. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Nah. It's not. It's not. I think we're gonna come to a point, and I feel like we're gonna come to a point where we start rejecting the slop, or at least groups of people around the world will start.
I mean, it's happening. It's happening. And you know why? It's because it's by cool people. It's by the artists. It's by these people that are going, hey, this is bad. So I'm hoping it influences even people. I mean, like, obviously Disney isn't, right? They're because they're part of the problem because they've been bought up by the problem. So it's like, yeah, I do think more and more people, because they want that. That's why real experiences, that's why live experiences are going to matter even more now, because you'll know that's real. I know that happened. I was there. I witnessed it. You can't gaslighting me into thinking it's not real. That's the other reason why they're trying to make it so that you can't even do it. That's why it's like, I want to. Yeah,
they want to stop that.
That's why I want to go back, dude. I want to go back to performing in people's garages, performing in people's homes, shit like that, and getting people. It was like, it had a nice pop, probably like, I want to say maybe like 2018, 2019. There was a resurgence of it. I mean, it now, because everything's become corporate. Now all the pop-up shit I mean, like, that's like Airbnb and fucking Hilton and shit like that are buying up ideas that we've just been doing. And it's just because they're like, oh, fuck. Now it's like, oh, book a real experience through Airbnb. Like, they're all grasping to try to sell us something real. And I think we just need to start buying real things from each other. And that's fucking it. And I mean, I've been on it all year, and I hope people fucking follow suit. I mean, I know our gravy babies do. We talk about it in the fucking Discord. It's like we are being the fucking solution, you know?
Yeah, I think it's really that time to start moving towards like the solution part and not the running around with our hair on fire. Even though, you know, both are good. I'm not going to say that.
Right. I mean, we've talked about how fun the theater is, but at a certain point, it's like there is a fire happening in our house.
You just have to realize that that's what it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think it's any more consequential if you realize what it is and you're not you're not emotionally invested in it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like a lot of people are like, dude, it's so disconcerting. Like, people keep talking about like the Democrats are going to sweep in the midterms, and it's like, then you look at the people who are running, and it's like 30 ultra Zionist ex-CIA members, and you're like, oh my god, you're like, holy Jesus,
you know.
So what does that mean? Like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, dude. Man, once I found it, did you see that? That it was like every single news anchor from our past is a former CIA member or a former,
oh my god,
like Brokaw and all those people. I was just like, dude, I didn't fucking know. I didn't know. Holy shit.
Yeah, of course.
I thought the CIA was supposed to be like fucking with other people. Like they were fucking with us.
Right? No, it's so crazy, dude. You start getting so noited out, dude. Yeah. It's like, God, dude. It's like,
how do I have I can't have a conversation with my mom about it. Mom, remember, Tom Brokaw, how funny he was? Turns out he was a fucking CIA agent, Ma. He was fucking scamming us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sound insane. I sound insane.
Well, like, of course, if you really do view, like, the U.S. as being, like, the gun, basically the gun, which the empire, like the money, the wealthy yield. Like, we are the gun that they yield. You know what I'm saying? Like, the U.S. is an empire built on old ass money, dude, old ass families, like fucking. And it's just basically we are the weapon to which, empire expands. And it's just so crazy to think that we've ever had any type of, that we ever thought that there was any type of legitimate, unbiased news or like media out there that wasn't totally just out there to indoctrinate and propagandize us into just being servants of an empire, or at least being, because they got it down. You can't say that. We'll argue over some dumb shit, Mr. Potato Head. We'll fucking go to war over it.
Cracker Barrel. I mean, the list. They tried so many. They tried so many times this year.
Yeah, dude. And we keep the eye off the prize, keep the eye off ourselves, and what we should be doing and moving forward. And we think that this fucking matters. And once again, they're fucking trafficking children and fucking they really are. It's like not even debatable.
Yeah, no, it's
money out of the treasury.
It's not only just indoctrinated, it's documented.
yeah. Oh, yes. Like, we know it. Like, it's crazy. It wasn't just like one side or the other. It's crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I don't know how the Epstein thing doesn't just recruit people for our cause, which is the greater the classist conversation nobody ever wants to fucking talk about, the revolution, that I mean, like, it's just like, okay, so your guy's a pedophile too, now what? Now what? They're all disgusting. Now what do you want now? You know what I mean? It's just like finding out the shirt underneath the shirt is the same shirt that you're wearing. Like, now what? Now what do we do? You know? And that's my hope going into this year, is more and more people realize that they're being scammed, and we fucking get together and do the real fight, which is against the pedophile. It should be us versus them being, I don't know, the pedophiles, the thing we've been protecting our trying to protect our children from. I mean, if you're having kids, it should be concerning that you're living in a country ran by kid fuckers, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Because that's the whole thing. That's why they really want people to have children, is so they have kids to fucking traffic.
Yeah, man. They have kids to traffic, and they have workers to exploit and soldiers to die. Mm-hmm. Dude, it's crazy that we've totally taken on the ability and the acceptance of this like pedophile friendly police state. And still, like, to me, it's so nuts to have any other concern than like, how are we going to, number one, mentally adjust to this, and mentally get ourselves and spiritually get ourselves into a way where we can move forward? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there has been a lot of mental and spiritual rot, obviously, just from, just by proxy, just by being in the vicinity of the rot, you caught the rot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep. And yeah, so, it's that rotten fruit thing, the rotten adjacent.
Yeah, mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah. What do they say? What's that there's an old country thing people used to say, like a fish rots from the head down or something. But anyway.
I don't know that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, basically, like, if our government's rotten, then it's, mm-hmm. it's coming down in like what. Well, yeah,
because if not, it's just promoting. It's promoting that behavior. If it goes unchecked, then we as a people are saying it's okay that people fuck kids.
That's all right. You're exactly right. It's okay that Bill Clinton was swimming around with Ghislaine Maxwell. You're like, dude,
and a child.
This is nuts, dude. Mm-hmm. A child, he's like, dude, this is crazy. Anyways. It's just so weird to live in this post-Epstein. So I guess in a way, you're like, yeah, I wish I didn't know. I do wish I didn't know, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad. I didn't know this was going to be this heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's like so crazy. But I
think because we've been making fun of it for the last 5 years.
I know. We meme-ified it, like we do everything.
Mm-hmm. I think to deal with it. I think we make fun of it to deal with it, that the possibility of it being real. And now that it is real, we have to sit in it. And that's the part that fucking sucks is, this is as bad as we thought. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot worse, actually.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, what is that whole thing about the girl blowing her head off? And like, they're fucking, Jesus Christ, dude. Like him and Epstein with Trump and Epstein, like, raped some girl. And do you see that part?
Oh fuck, no.
What even the fuck is going on?
God damn. And she blew her own head off?
Somebody killed her. Do what he knows. Oh, he knows dude, it's so bad. There's like 10 co-conspirators. Like, let's wait. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Bill Clinton was doing the Oslo Accords, which fucking Hillary decides to bitch at us about all the time, while he's hanging out with Epstein and doing deals with Russia and fucking dude. It's just fucking crazy, dude. Anyway, Anyway, we gotta get our heads around it. Then we gotta go forward.
Yeah, truly. So that's my hope. I know we've gotten pretty heavy on this episode, but for this new year, for 2026, we have the hope of fucking Max Fisher We have
Mark Fisher.
Mark Fisher, excuse me. We have the hope of Mark Fisher, and we have now we know how bad it is, and now we have to do something. That's my hope for 2026 is we know how bad it is. We need to band together and figure out a fucking either exit strategy or some sort of defense or how we're going to navigate them trying to cripple us to get to UBI. You know. Oh, you're breaking up. Did something change?
I think it starts at like a spiritual and mental level.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
I think it's yeah. It starts on a spiritual and mental level. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so we need to be here for each other to get fucking through this. Yeah. It's back to the community thing. I think more of us need to, like, I don't know why we don't have like a leftist 4chan. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to be organizing it and not doing it on a fucking meta platform so they can watch us organize. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we know there's too many nerds on our side for that not to be the case. You know what I'm saying? There's too many fucking nerds on our side that are not for this. You know, there's this great developer named Liz the developer. If you want to follow her on Instagram, but she's talking about building solar farms. Like, she's buying up land to build solar farms off of old, like, out of commission cell phones to be able to have a network. If they try to crash everything, we would still be able to have a way to communicate with each other. And that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. We need to be able to talk to it, you know, that plus the Jack Dorsey being able to text people without having the internet. All of those things are all little, I think, integral parts that we have to put together to kind of like we're going to have to Frankenstein our way through this to keep us, to have a way to fight against it, you know?
Yeah. And fight against like the depression and the doom feeling and the fucking and the constant like taking in the negativity and like letting it fucking just like constantly, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wear you the fuck down to where you don't want to do anything but hide in a hole. Yep. Yeah. For sure, because I think that's their best weapon is depression. Their best weapon is pushing us toward being depressed and putting us in conditions where we do get depressed, because somebody who doesn't have any will is they're like a lamb, dog. It's like a lamb, very much easier to slaughter than somebody who has a strong will to live, and you're not going to fuck with me. And that's what I'm bringing into 2026. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want my gravy babies feeling strong. Nobody's fucking taking my mind. Nobody's taking my fucking heart. You're not dehumanizing me or making me dehumanize others. Get the fuck out of here.
That's right. That's I call it. No more spaces right here.
Nope.
Okay. This is not fucking happening.
Yeah.
You know, you've got enough of it for however many years. You've got enough of it. Fucking get something done.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to move forward, guys. You can apply for the left-hand homies smuggler guild.
Yeah.
Whatever spot you want, you can get on Discord. Decide what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a smuggler, you will have to smuggle. There will be time. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's other stuff. There's people who need to do paperwork, and then we need.
But also, we could get them the cool patch. Be gay, do crimes. All of our smugglers will have a cool patch, you know. So we'll have cool merch.
Great merch. You're worried about one of those, like, those hands that, like, you see on the psychic things with like the eye in front of it.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying with a cool symbol to fucking put in there for the left hand homies.
Yeah.
Smugglers.
Left hand homie smugglers guild. I like it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so glad we did this.
Me too.
Fuck Drew. Drew doesn't know it's good.
He's too busy organizing the goddamn orgies for the fucking smugglers guild.
Yeah, Mr. MK Ultra and the Boogie Woogie Sound Band. Fucking goddamn. Listen, ain't a man alive gonna get that upset about fucking hula hoops unless he got something to hide. I just want y'all to know that. Called me every pussy motherfucker in the book because I happened to mention, oh, dude, he got something to hide. He's hiding something. And when he gets out of timeout, we're going to find what it is.
I also just love how much our people like our discourse. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like they know we're real friends, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's never, it's not like real catty drama, which is what you get on every other fucking all-male podcast.
Oh my God, everywhere. It's either streamers talking about streamers, somebody talking about another, but like nobody gives a fuck, dude.
I don't care.
No one gives a fuck, dude. Like we're all on the verge of World War III, dog. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a single fuck about what that sumbitch said? Nobody cares. If we did care, we just go watch him. Shut the fuck up. Figure something out. Like, Jesus Christ. Don't even let me get. I don't ever want to fall into that because I feel like that's the type of brain rot that's like very, very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, again, that just feeds in the depression thing. That's why it's like, I know we talked about a lot of heavy shit, but I just want to remind you that there is a hope, there is optimism, there is people who are on board with fucking, we're here together. And it's not just us. Here together. It's not just you. You know, there's way more of us than we fucking realize. And I think that's the other thing is to keep us as fragmented as possible. So then we don't realize how big we have. You know what I'm saying? We don't realize the numbers that we got. So no. We're here when we're together.
Yeah. Mark Fisher, God, dude, I'm going to stop talking about this. I swear to God. I'm so sorry. But he's got this whole thing about like class consciousness and group consciousness. And it's just so good, man. It's just, I can't, if you're on a drive or you're doing something, you can find the audiobooks for free on most of his lectures and stuff on YouTube for free. Go ahead and dive in. If you don't want to read them, or read them. There's a lot of essays and stuff.
Maybe that could be our conspiracy babies in the end of January. Why don't we do a Fisher story time? Or we could do it. We could do it a Patreon where we talk about it if you want. Because I'm more for that. Instead of talking about what some idiot said, I would love to talk about what some intellectual said. Yeah, what a smart. We got to bring smart back for 2026. I'm tired of posers. I'm tired of hacks. And I'm tired of dumb people speaking the loudest. We need smart people, original people. Let's bring it back, dog. I'm sick of it. Bring it back. I'm sick of it. All right, I'm all fired up now.
Me too, man. Hell yeah. Goddamn, good show. Great show.
We love you guys. Patreon.com/gravybabypod. And I think let's do it. End of January, end of this month. Let's fucking let's do a Fisher read.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it and either introduce people that don't know much about him. Cause I don't know. I've heard the name before, but I've never done a deep dive. So I'd love for us to do a deep dive and fucking really educate. Cause that's the other thing too. Let's educate ourselves and educate each other.
Cause that's part of it. Yes. Let's start educating. Yes. Yes. We can bring on some mutual aid people. Listen, we get 2026. We're here to fight, y'all. We're here to stand up, whoop our dicks out.
Especially because the new project, whatever, not Project 2026, it's got a different name or whatever. Now they're coming for women too. So it's just like, God damn it. They're trying to roll back so much shit. So yeah, dude, I mean, it's not that I haven't been over it, but I feel like this is the way to combat it is we just have to keep people actually educated and not
educated.
Yeah. And to start formulate a plan on what to do, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, we love you,
man.
We love you guys very much. We adore you. We'll have Drew back next week. Don't you even worry about it. He'll be out of timeout.
Yeah. If he's lucky.
All right, y'all. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
You could stick a whole ribeye in one of your back pockets. Like,